The Earth's formation has been a popular subject for art throughout history. From Michelangelo's creation of Adam to a classic school textbook diagram, it's a story we've heard before. But in these modern times where science is king, is that all there is to the story? Have we put this idea of creation to rest? Are we done discussing how the Earth was made? Well, today we're going to take a look at the story of creation from three different points of view. The biblical account, a hypothetical perspective, and finally, the scientific consensus. So grab your thinking caps, class, because it's story time. And if you like stories like this, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on future episodes. First up, the biblical account. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was without form and void, and darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the surface of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. Then God saw that the light was good. He separated the light from the darkness, and God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And there was evening, and there was morning, the first day. And on the second day God said, "Let the waters under the heavens be gathered together into one place, and let the dry land appear." And it was so. And God called the dry land earth, and the gathering of the waters he called seas. And God saw that it was good. And God said, "Let the earth bring forth vegetation, plants yielding seed, and fruit trees bearing fruit according to their kinds on the earth." And it was so. The earth brought forth vegetation, plants bearing seed according to their kinds, and trees bearing fruit. God saw that it was good. On the third day, God said, "Let there be an expanse made in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters." And God made the expanse, and divided the waters which were under the expanse from the waters above the expanse. And it was so. And God called the expanse heaven. And there was evening, and there was morning, the third day. Then God said, "Let the waters teem with living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth in the open space of the heavens." So God created the great sea creatures and every living thing that moves and with which the water teems and that can be used for food, and everything that has fins or scales according to their kinds, and whatever bird of prey according to its kind. God made them, and everything that lives and moves and has life according to its kind. And God saw that it was very good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the fifth day. On the sixth day God said, "Let us make man in our image, according to our likeness. Let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the heavens, and over the livestock, and over all the earth, and everything that moves on the earth." So God created man in his own image. In the image of God he created him. Male and female he created them. And God blessed them. And God said to them, "Be fruitful, and multiply, and fill the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the heavens, and everything that moves on the earth." Then God looked at everything he had made, and behold, it was very good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the sixth day. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of heaven, all the host of heaven and all the earth. And on the seventh day God ended his work which he had done, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had done. Okay, now that we've read the biblical creation story, let's unpack some of it. First off, let's talk about the timeline. The Bible doesn't give us specific dates or years for these events, but it does describe a 6-day creation week. This leads to the common understanding that the earth was formed in 6 days, with the seventh day being a day of rest. The order of creation described in the Bible is also significant. Light is created first, followed by the separation of light and darkness. This is followed by the creation of the earth, the seas, and the atmosphere. On the third day, God creates land plants. Then on the fifth day, aquatic and flying animals, and on the sixth day, humans. Now, let's move on to the hypothetical. Hypothetical perspectives on the formation of the earth often explore alternative possibilities that go beyond the traditional biblical narrative. One such example is the idea of a pre-Adamic Earth. This perspective speculates that the Earth existed for a significant period before the creation of Adam and Eve, potentially allowing for the existence of other life forms or even civilizations prior to the biblical account. In this hypothetical scenario, the creation of Adam and Eve would not mark the beginning of the Earth's existence, but rather a significant event within its history. Another hypothetical perspective is the idea of a multiple creation event. This concept suggests that the process of creation may have occurred multiple times, possibly involving different deities or supernatural beings. Each creation event could have resulted in the formation of a new Earth or a new set of universes. These hypothetical perspectives challenge the traditional view of creation as a single event by introducing concepts such as pre-Adamic civilizations or multiple creation events. They encourage us to think beyond the confines of the biblical narrative and consider alternative possibilities. It's important to note that these are hypothetical scenarios, and they do not necessarily conflict with religious beliefs. Rather, they offer a space for exploring alternative ideas and expanding our understanding of the universe. Now, let's move on to the scientific perspective. Scientific theories on the formation of the Earth are based on evidence and observations that support the theory. One prominent theory is the nebular hypothesis. This theory proposes that the Earth and other solar system bodies formed from a giant rotating cloud of gas and dust known as a nebula. According to this theory, the collapse of this nebula led to the formation of the Sun and the protoplanetary disk, which eventually condensed to form planets, including the Earth. The scientific theory regarding the formation of the Earth is supported by several key pieces of evidence. Observations of other planetary systems, analysis of meteorites and samples from the Moon all provide clues about the composition and formation of the Earth. For example, the discovery of similar elements and compounds in meteorites and lunar samples suggests that they all originated from a common source: the early solar nebula. Additionally, computer simulations and laboratory experiments have helped scientists better understand the processes that may have occurred during the Earth's formation, such as the role of gravity and collisions between planetesimals. So, which perspective is correct? Well, it depends on what you believe. If you believe the Bible is the literal word of God, then you will believe the earth was created in 6 days. If you're more of a free thinker, then the hypothetical perspectives might appeal to you. And if you're a scientist, then the nebular hypothesis is likely more believable. Remember, it's okay to hold multiple perspectives and find value in each of them. It's also important to approach these topics with respect and understanding. Regardless of your beliefs or perspectives, we can all appreciate the wonder and complexity of the Earth and its origins. Whether we believe in a divine creation, multiple creation events, a pre-Adamic Earth, or the scientific theory of the nebular hypothesis, we can marvel at the beauty and complexity of our planet and its place in the universe. The story of creation has captivated humanity for centuries and will continue to do so for many years to come. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed learning about the different perspectives on how the Earth was created. If you did, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, so you don't miss out on future videos. You can also check out some of our other videos which are designed to help you think smarter, not harder. Until next time, keep thinking and we'll see you in the next video.